Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ghefira and I am the first speaker from the positive side of the team. And first of all, I would like to give my definition of motion. I would like to give some keywords. Also, I would like to give my team line, my team split, and also the mechanism for the motion today. Panel. For the motion today, we have this house would arrange the students based on their intelligence and academic performances rather than their age. First of all, what is actually the meaning of this motion? So there are two keywords that I want to take. The first one is intelligence. First is, what is intelligence? Intelligence is the ability that someone has and the passion that someone has about something, regardless if it's art, if it's science, basically anything that that person has, a good ability that the person has. The second keyword that I want to take is academic performances. Okay, so what is academic performances? Academic performances is like scores based on school subjects. So academic performances is just basically scores from schools. So in conclusion, what does this motion actually mean? This motion actually means that the government wants the students to be put in the same intelligence, in the same academic performances rather than their age. And so I, as the first speaker, will be giving you my arguments from the society side and also from the academic side, and also for my second speaker will actually elaborate what I'm gonna say, and for my third speaker he is gonna be elaborating and also summarizing the debate for today. So jumping on to my arguments. So the first thing that I want to talk about is one, motivate students. First, we have to know that in this century, everyone is actually smart. Everyone has the ability. Living in the 21st century, every student is special and every student is smart, regardless is it from any kind of side. Students can be smart in arts, can be smart in science, basically anything. So why if we put students based on their academic performances and intelligence motivates them? Why? How does it motivate them? First, students, if we put students based on the same level in one class, of course, they will be motivated because first, they have the same starting line in schools, so that's why they have the same starting line. Everyone is the same intelligence as them. Everyone, basically have the same academic scores. That means that they are really motivated to, achieve something more. With that, we can see from one of the Indonesian, it is called like RSBI, that we use the international class where the students were put in the same intelligence level, and it actually motivates them to actually study harder, to actually gain more scores, and it is very beneficial because first the students, they don't feel they're being pressured because they and their friends has the same ability or has the same level of academic. Instead, if we now put the students based on their age or categorize them on their age, it is actually not good. Why? Because first, every student's intelligence are different, and if we just put them based on their age, it doesn't really make any sense because age doesn't define your intelligence. Your intelligence is defined by the person that you are, not by your age. So moving on to my second argument I have is decrease stress. Why, if we put students in the same academic level or in the same intelligence, why it can decrease the student stress? Because first, putting students in the same level makes them feel that, don't make them feel insecure. Because why? Everyone in the class has the same intelligence as them. Everyone in the class is starting from the same line. Now, if we put students based on their age, there are students who are maybe smarter. There are students who maybe their performance is not that good. Now, if we put them based on their age, we don't know which student has, the intelligence in this, which student has the intelligence in this side. So that means we cannot like define those students what they are good at. But if we put them in in the same academic performances, of course, the students won't be stressed out because they all know what they are good at, and they're gonna be always motivated, and they're always gonna learn. And the other example is, for the back from last month, there are a few students who in Indonesia, they went to go study in other countries because first they were young. There is a 14-year-old student who is a girl. She is now studying in America, and President Jokowi knows about her. So she is very intelligent, and now she is currently studying in America. Now, in Indonesia, a 14-year-old student cannot go to college because why? Because of their age. But actually, in other countries, they can. Because why? Because other countries thinks that increasing your intelligence is important. It doesn't matter about what age are you. It's because it's going to be beneficial for the children. Because now, if we keep on if we keep on putting the children in like only based on their age, of course they won't develop good enough. Because why? If the children already has a good intelligence, already has great academic scores, we should just let them develop more. We should let them put in the same level as them so they can always develop and develop. Now, if we put them in like the same age category, we don't know if the other person is also in the same in the same intelligence, and maybe that can make them decrease their intelligence because they have to be in the same intelligence level with the person on their same age. So that's why our side of the team really agreed to this motion. Because why? It's actually give more benefit. Because if we now let students just focus on their intelligence and their academic scores, not about their age, we can actually improve a lot of students in Indonesia to develop more, and so they can be students that can help Indonesia for the future. For example, there are a lot of students in Indonesia that are smart and they are really young, but they then go study to other countries, and other countries fund them because Indonesia doesn't let them develop because of their age. And this is actually really bad, and that's why the mechanism for this debate from my team is that we want to imply the acceleration for students, because with acceleration, students can develop more despite their age, and it can actually make them more motivated to study, and it can actually make students develop more in many of their aspects, and they can actually help Indonesia with a lot of their ideas. So our side of the team really agreed to this motion, and we hope to propose. Thank you very much.